So when my mom went to work, she would leave me home alone, or my cousins would come and stay with me for the day. One day when my cousins were over, we heard what we thought was someone trying to break into the house. We kind of all freaked out and then tried to find somewhere to hide and then called the police because there was no gun in the house, and even if there was, none of us knew how to use one. Now, I know the idea of younger kids and guns is a sensitive topic for most, but this case is an example of why training kids young on how to use firearms properly and safely is important.
You know how to use a gun, baby?
There's a huge difference between a kid learning firearms at home versus in the streets. The outcomes usually are totally different in terms of how they end up utilizing those firearms. There's no telling what this man was going to do if he got inside the house. So I'm glad he not only had a firearm, but also understood how to use it. Now, don't confuse that with me celebrating this man's death. I do have a soft spot for homeless people who are dealing with mental health issues, and there's a likelihood that this man was suffering with some mental health issues on top of being homeless. Now, not every homeless person that's dealing with mental health issues is violent, but they can be, and honestly to a point of sheer brutality sometimes. But it's not this kid's or anyone else's responsibility to figure out which type of person they're dealing with at the time. All they can do is go off of the current actions, and from the sounds of it, his actions would make this teen's actions warranted.